I think I'm good for the year. Goddamn, boy. I believe everybody got a solid one. Everybody, everybody's got everybody's got a good amount of people that I could add to their shit.
Big time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positions, playoff spots, all on the table. But only you can find a way to win. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins. 48 Sports College Football by Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Leaves it with the back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
He's going for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Trying play action. Unloads it left. It's complete.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working in zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
When you reach this point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? In the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much...
Oh, fuck. That's it.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if I watched this defense last week and I'm the quarterback and I'm starting out on the drive, I am not throwing the ball near these guys. I'm going to play it safe, and he forces the ball right off the jump. They had 5 a week ago. The first drive, they got another one here today.
Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Looking downfield on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. If they see to the playoff today, these guys are in. We know they're not content with that. They want so much more.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, though.
Yeah, this coaching staff currently at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third down, he drops the throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal.
Third down is money down, and they were money. Great job getting the football to your playmaker, and then watch after the catch, making the play, getting the big first down. Now you're set up in great position to go get 6 to the first and goal opportunity.
Just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Looking to fire. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on second down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away. Because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or score a touchdown. It's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Rushes on him. Trying to set up the screen. Got enough space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, fighting a line.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They take it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Leaves him with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field will play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree with Jesse Reese. They agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's going to fire deep. He's got it outside the 25. Touchdown, Bruin. Made the grab and took it on into the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown of the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does down the road.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good day. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Illinois lining up quickly. And off of the shotgun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make a stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running the football, nowhere.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Getting a first look of the afternoon at the punter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they put it in play. UCLA will go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so for the offensive coordinator, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Offense changing the play. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing ball, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game to pick up the first down.
I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch, keeps the drive alive.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage with no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Defense got to find a way to put some pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Bruins are rolling down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that single.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The Bruins will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position, to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. There's a completion. They lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Just trying to launch their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football back in your own end. The defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline of your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Picks his way again, gets more out to the 27. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to delay.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
They're working that left side. They made me stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Using the quick game. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short. When it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down. And now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Throws to the wideout. Snag in the middle of Watkins.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking for a crease to the left. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCLA!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you win the 1st half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Orlando. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to go up top on first down. He tries to take the top off. Pulls it in down the middle. He's loose. Touchdown to Natty. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score. Now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Orlando. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you wind up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play colors right now, you learn a lot about this coaching staff with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And great recognition by the quarterback. That touch pass after he throws to the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job of understanding that. Flying up, coming and making a big tackle on the other field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And last week was great for the show, man. But man, again, showing him he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. It's incomplete.
And listen, obviously, this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They'll leave it with it. Pick up maybe a yard. It's down to the 16.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. And with that, and they jump on top here in the second half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. You've got opportunities. You got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're in by a field goal over Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in the studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. That hole closed quickly and pick up a 1 to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been with their first pick of the game.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep him pinned in their own end. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man to the left. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half, you're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. That momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Sticking out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guys. So a lot of things going on. And I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracies.
It's complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing else. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to run into the ground down the field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. They've avoided hit the fucking ball. They were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one hand.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill fast.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
You know, on a third and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it's a fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 32. 3. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 40. They finally gained down a huge return. Not only do they get that ball back, but man, do they set up some field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The UCLA offense is back on the field and ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense has come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The RPO fired way to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Shakes off the defender. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaking up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, going to the air. Finds out of backfield. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
You know, you always talk about risk reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there. Getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snag out of the air. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game and trying to bleed the clock and just get 1st down. If they do that, they stay in bounds and the clock keeps ticking.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on the 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week, you got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Bruins want to move quickly. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. The snap sets up the throw. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He goes down after for the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Well, you know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Just feeds the running back. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6, mark it at a 10.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pressure coming. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
After that incompletion, 4th and short down their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field. You got to go for it.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the right. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Most important part of the clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, Illinois. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback and he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the goal. They made the tackle with the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll try the run, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the movers coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's a trouble.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. Not much of a decision to make there, so the defense will move him back. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Oh, he's got a chance. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. A 1st down run in the red zone. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go. Now 2nd and goal, and Ryan, the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. Here's the handoff. Jumped on top of the pile.
And that's what you told your running back. Hey, you're running the football up the middle. Put 2 hands on the football. Make sure you don't lose it. Square it up. Let's try to let this clock tick down as much as possible. And you're in an opportunity where you can kick the walk-off game-winning field goal.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squared off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these